There's a really cool spot here on the very northwest end of the map, and this spot has an incredible view in order to see huge muley as well as bighorn. But I was actually out here the other day and I spotted a whole herd of mule deer. And then after that, I saw a giant bighorn sheep in the snow. Well, we're gonna be starting out at those mule deer, and then hopefully we can set up to get a shot on this absolute monster of a ram. And just like that, we came down the next ridge and spotted a beautiful 200 plus muley. There he is right there bedded next to what appears to be a Manitoban elk, a bull. Not a big one, but still pretty cool. Oh, that buck is a very, very respectable buck. We're gonna see if we can't close the distance on this thing. All right, there he is right there. That's almost a shot, but you can see there's a little bit of brush obstructing our shot. However, if we get to right there, we could go right through that opening at 150 yards. Oh, what a buck. What a buck. Smoked him. And he's going down. What do we got out there? Another bull and another bull. Small, small, small. He's down. He's down. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. All right. Well, that ended up working out pretty good. Wasn't sure if we'd come upon that herd or not. And all of a sudden, there he was. There he was. Bedded there at about 180 yards. Alright, so he was bedded right around here, and we can see him piled up right there. Now I know there was for surely a couple more bucks in here, but we definitely got one of the good ones. Let's take a look at him. Oh, it's a 220. 220.5. What an awesome buck. And a sweet rack as well. There's our shot. Quartered away from us, ended up catching double lung right behind the front shoulder and smoked him. Wow, what a cool buck though. I really like how the rack is so wide and the tines are similar to that of a whitetail. This rack here is definitely the whitetail rack, but I haven't seen this on the new model, so this is pretty cool to get a first look at it. Right there. There they go. We found them. Okay, so they're going out across this kind of open ridge here. I'm seeing if we can maybe get a broadside shot. Whoa, where'd they go? Oh, there they go, right there. And we're about to get attacked by some wolves. Oh, two good bucks. Come on. Oh my god, I think we smoked him. This is not what I had in mind when I said to go after some mule deer really quick and then get on the bighorn. This is not what I meant by really quick. Well, I suppose. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. I don't want to take out one of these zones. Oh boy. Okay, so the muley went down, but this muley didn't. We hit it twice. Oh! Not waiting any longer on you. Oh, you must have been the big one. I'd prefer to not have to shoot at every single one of these. Mythical would be kind of cool, but I really don't need another wolf, to tell you the truth. Imagine it's actually just a female. Why'd they all run from one female? What the heck? Alright, we do have hunting pressure from this muley now. Oh, whitetail. I did not know whitetail were here. Giant! Absolute giant snow buck just jumped up. Oh my god, we gotta get him. Come on, go, 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 go. Why are you slowing down? I don't even care about that muley anymore. This whitetail is so cool, and look at the surroundings. No way. Look at this. We're hunting in a spruce tree forest here. Obviously, these are all does. They're not that smart. That's why they're not running. But we gotta find that big buck. He ran this way, right across this wide open meadow. Holy, look at this opening. We should be able to get a shot right over this next ridge. Oh, I see one up there. Is it him? It's him. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's a freaking giant. I'm out of breath. Come on. He's got to go broadside. He can't run directly away from us like that. That buck's gone. And this one is still in sight. God, I can't see him. He's got to be 260 out there now. No way. We just figured out where this giant whitetail's bedding. He's bedding in this incredible thicket of a forest. And he's gonna come out this way. All right, well, we got our buck down to 25% here, and our buck's actually piled up right in front of us. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find those whitetail, but we're definitely gonna be hunting them very soon, and we're actually gonna set up a tree stand. It's gonna be a freaking amazing video. So here's our buck down right here. And got him in the shoulder blade. Oh, really? 173 yards. He's a 222.5. So almost identical to the one that we just got. But, what the heck? In the shoulder blade. That's one of those 1 in a million shots that you don't want to have happen. But a pretty sweet looking buck, indeed. If you look closely, you can see that there's a tree right overhanging this lake. Now from this tree, this giant bighorn should present us with a shot. Oh my god, buck coming towards us. He's coming right towards us. Oh my god, there's a buck right there, 20 yards away. A good one too, a real good one. All right, we're pulling back. Oh, drilled him. I thought I just saw another buck bed down over there. But that one piled. Ooh, I saw something. It was not a buck. It was a Manitobain elk. Wow. That buck came out of nowhere. He was right on top of us. So here I am sitting here trying to figure out how we're going to get set up on this bighorn. And all of a sudden this buck snuck in. About 25 yards out, we smoked him. He went maybe 20 yards and fell over. Okay, so I thought I saw, yes I did. There's another muley over there. Oh, that means the mule deer might be there the same time, potentially, as our bighorn. So we can take down the bighorn first, and if we wait long enough, maybe a big buck might show up. You never know. You never know. Well, let's take a look at this buck that we got down here. It's gonna be a 222.81. It is gonna be a gold, a very nice one as well. And we made a left lung liver stomach shot. The shot was actually 38 yards, and we did hit it kind of perfectly. I thought we might have had a little bit of drop to it, but the end result was pretty awesome. And a great buck as well. Not only that, we do have a whole nother herd that we saw in the beginning here of mule deer with similar racks just like this. So it's going to be cool if we catch eyes on some of them as we're out here hunting for potentially that huge bighorn sheep. We're approaching the lake of where the bighorn sheep is going to be coming out. And what I want to do actually is set up the tent right here. But I want to set up a stand on both ends of this frozen lake here. So I want to have a stand on the east side and on the west side. Depending on which way the wind is blowing is going to be the determination on which stand we're going to choose. And I think that should work out pretty well. And we also have 8 tree stands, so I mean technically we could put out 6 of them if we wanted to. Alright, so we know where he's gonna come out, and that is right. Hold on a second. We were here. Where's that tree that I saw? Well, I've been looking around for a little while now, and we finally found a tree that we can actually put our stand in, so we're gonna set it right there. So far I only found one, although it's a pretty good one. This lake is not very big, so if we can put a stand anywhere, we're gonna do it. There's another spot here, and there's a chance that we might be able to see something from way up here. And if we can, then we may use it. You know, I've had worse spots. I've definitely had a lot worse spots. So we know he beds over here and he feeds. You won't believe it, but as we were sitting here setting up this stand, this buck just walked in to less than 20 yards away. I really can't believe it. But anyways, this is a pretty cool moment here because we can smoke this buck with the bow. I don't know how that's possible. We literally pulled all the way up here with the ATV, set up the tent, set up 2 tree stands, looked down, and there's a buck right below us. There's just no way we're gonna pass up that opportunity. Now, we can go get set up on that bighorn. And I'm pretty excited to get back out here. Well, here's our buck. Nice 206.75, and we got a beautiful art shot at 22 yards. Well, here we go. It's the next morning now, and it's prime time for this giant bighorn to show up. We're sitting on our stand, and we're waiting for him to be here. You guys, look right over there. We've been sitting in the stand for a little bit now, and all of a sudden I spotted a whole flock of snow geese. Now they're about 200 yards out, but we could potentially take that shot. I know we can zero in for 150. And if that's the case, ooh, that was a close one. It had potential. It's just so hard to see where we're actually hitting. Oh my God, you guys. He just called right behind us. Right over there. Now the wind is blowing kind of that direction, but it's also slowly shifting off to the east. So the more we wait, the more it's going to be blowing off east, and he's not going to be able to sense us. However, we do have another stand over there that we were just in, trying to get those geese. And I'm thinking we might want to slide on over there. Might, but we might not have to. Oh, here he comes. That's not him. Luckily, he's going to be a little bit more behind. So we'll have just a tad bit more time for the wind to start shifting in our favor. Oh, there's one. Now from here, we could easily sneak over a little bit closer if we need to. But I don't really know where the big one's going to come from. Unless they are bedded in 2 separate areas. I thought the bighorn was going to be coming from here. There's 2 small ones? Oh, there he is. Right there. Oh my God. I don't really know if we'd gain much by going that direction because he's there. 90 yards away, and if we go this way more, we will have more of a broadside shot, but Alright, so we're gonna slide over to the original stand that we were just in, and now it looks like our giant ram's on the move. Maybe we should switch back to where we just were again. Because we can't really get much closer than... So right now we're pretty much within 100 from this stand. Looks like that bighorn is kind of wandering off. So yeah, I guess we'll get back into the stand again and see if maybe we can see him from here now finally. That small one's coming this way. There he is right there. Ooh, that's in range. Oh my god. Look at the size of this ram. Holy. And we got a shot. I mean, we got all day to take the shot, but we got a shot. 87 yards. He's quartered hard directly at us. The only thing is, with the wind blowing straight in our face, it could prevent the arrow from getting quite as far as what we really wanted to. But I don't really know how much I want to wait. Alright, I'm going to pull back and see what I think once. Okay, 87. We usually shoot a little bit high, but the wind could help us. Now, I honestly don't even mind that much the fact that his head is turned. The angle that he's at is pretty solid. It's just the fact that his horn covers up almost 3/4 of his vitals. That's kind of the main factor preventing us from taking that shot. Alright, so I don't think this big ram's gonna move anytime soon. And I think what I want to do is actually go for kind of a practice shot on this ram right here at 40 yards. If we drop this one, then maybe this one actually might start coming towards us. But the thing is, we have to absolutely smoke him. Which I'd say we definitely just did. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Oh my god. He's angled perfectly. Quartered away at 88 yards. Whew. I don't know if we're going to be able to pass that shot opportunity up. I don't know if we're going to be able to pass this shot up. There's a little tiny pocket right there. We should be able to thread the needle. Wish we could zero in for 80. But we will zero in for 90 and hold it right on the heart. Oh my god, I think we just smoked him. Yes, we did! Oh, what a shot! We centered him, held a little bit low. He was quartered so hard that even if we would have hit far back, we would have guaranteed hit liver. There's nothing else that we could have hit. I mean, the worst it could have gotten is potentially liver and probably intestine as well as lung. So it was pretty much just done. What a shot. 87 yards on a giant ram out of a tree stand in the snow with a bow. Oh, that was cool. A stubborn ram too, a really big old stubborn ram that did not want to come in. And we got another ram here too. This one is about 60. Well, that thing got absolutely drilled. Oh, another thing I was thinking is in a little bit, the mule deer should be coming down here as well, although we already shot the one. That doesn't mean there couldn't be another one. Okay, so we should have 3 rams down here. That shot wasn't too good because this ram is completely gone. Yeah, it might have been a vertebrae shot, I guess. And by doing that, it actually kind of got the attention of our big ram, which then made him turn around and gave us a nice broadside mostly quartered directly away from a shot. So that shot was 58 yards, shoulder blade double lung. And here is our 87-yard shot on a monster of a bighorn sheep. Wow, look at, there's the shot. Amazing blood, and there's our ram. You can see we hit him almost dead center. Just smoked him. Let's pick him up. Oh my god, it's a giant. It's gonna be a 176.72. Wow. He weighed 309 pounds. Our shot couldn't have been any better. Are you seeing this right now? It was almost a hard shot at 90 yards. What an unbelievable shot. Beautiful. Holy, got it right behind the front shoulder and just smoked him. It would have been potentially double lung and heart. If that arrow would have exited through the opposite lung right where it was going, it would have came out the front of the lung right there. Double lung heart shot. But let's take a look at the massive horns on this thing. Holy. That's what I noticed. The first thing I noticed was the absolute mass on the horns on this thing. Look at that. Huge width. Got some really cool curlbacks here. Not quite the full curlback, but definitely a good start. Just a monster of a bighorn sheep. Just a monster of a bighorn sheep. Just a monster ram. Absolute monster. Wow. And the thing is, we almost took him down in the snow as well. But unfortunately, the snow started melting just before we were able to pull off a shot. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had an epic bighorn hunt out of a tree stand with the bow. And we also found a herd of some giant whitetail bucks, which we're going to be setting up stands on very soon. So I hope you're excited about that, because it's going to be one epic hunt. So that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Man, I can't wait.